Namaskar. This month, over 400 articles were written by major global media houses about India. And here is our analysis of what we learned from this data and how it influenced the perception of India in the world. And the first topic of this month is pigeons. Well, it is a case of two major nuclear powers spying on each other. But since pigeons were involved here, we were mocked internationally. Over 25 articles were published on this petty issue. The countries with the maximum coverage were Pakistan, USA and Brazil, with 100% negative coverage. The narrative discussed how Indians were practitioners of animal cruelty and how it was the interjection of PETA which resulted in the freeing of birds. And the next and the most covered event on our list is, well, yes, you guessed that right. It is farmers' protest in India. The foreign media portrayed this whole issue as how coercive measures were used by the Indian state to suppress the poor farmers of the country. The symbolism that was used to portray this issue was drones versus kites. Over 100 articles were written on this issue with absolute 100% negative coverage. The countries with the maximum coverage of this issue were Pakistan, Singapore and France. And even Pakistan linked this issue to the problem of Kashmir in the country and demanded the autonomy of Kashmir from the Indian government. And now let's talk about the events which had absolutely zero coverage for this month. When anytime there is a case of violence against women or a rape case in India, our monitoring system detects a lot of articles over that issue. However, this month we witnessed an exception. A very horrible crime that occurred in Sandesh Khali resulted in absolutely 0% coverage over that issue. But what do you think could be the possible reasons over zero coverage of that issue? Please tell us in the comments below. The hot topic of our previous month, that was Ram Mandir inauguration, saw a complete flat over its coverage after an aggressive peak in the last month. And do you know what foreign media covered instead? The tornadoes of mosquitoes that are found in our country, how dead people come back to life, and how Indian flights are filled of cockroaches. From the next month, we will start a complete dedicated monitoring of foreign media coverage around the general elections of India. Stay tuned for more updates.